Very good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining my session.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kirti, for inviting me. A very good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Just tell me, how are you?
I'm doing exceptionally well, but the weather is
Wow.
not under the weather is not under condition because it's, I think, raining heavily outside.
Is it?
Yeah, it's raining heavily outside. Maybe it has stopped it or something, like it's raining heavily. I think it's raining cats and dog, I can say.
Yeah, truly. Yeah, it's the weather is clear over here right now. So yes, there is overcast, so I think it would be raining, but right now the weather is clear. So I'm good to go.
Right. It should be good. Otherwise, you will face other medical problems like health issues.
Maybe it happens because this weather, some days it is so humid, and the same day it is raining, humidity, hot, and then sometimes the winds are really just chill, breezy winds. So I see and I get to experience a lot of weather change and climate change.
I
This
think
is
this
one of
is
the
the
reasons.
reason for the health issue
This is one of
nowadays.
the reasons. Yes, happens.
Yeah.
So Kirti, you tell me, how was your day? What did you do?
It was little bit. It's quite nice day, but due to the weather and due to the power cut, I was facing a lot of challenges. And you know what happened earlier? I had one session today only, but due to the weather problem and the network issue, I couldn't connect with that session, and I feel so kind of bad for the person because she was waiting for
Other
me.
person, right? Happens. This has happened with me. I would say this has happened with me many times now. So what happened, so I gave some people that a certain time we'll do the session at this point or at this time, but then I realized there is no electricity, and
Yeah.
I never knew when the power will be restored. Okay,
This
this was one of the reasons. She was waiting for me, but I did connect with her again, and I told her and I'll not be able to join the session. So that is what I did. I asked her to just connect with me for 5 minutes so that I can tell her what the situation is. She did even call, and I showed her it was complete blackout. Okay. Then she realized, she was like, "Okay, ma'am, I thought electricity is there, just the Wi-Fi is not there." I said, "No, no, there's a power cut."
actually the situation is not under our hand. No? That's why we have to cancel the meeting or we have to reschedule it. That's the issue.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Though I have done it so many times.
Yeah, but
But yeah, of course
let's.
I will. But this one thing, when you keep on introducing yourself again and again, you feel like, why do I have to keep doing this all the time? But yeah, I will of course do it. So hi Kirti and everyone. My name is Rupal. I'm an English teacher and content creator. I have been making my presence on YouTube since few months now. A few months now. I was born and raised in Sihor, Madhya Pradesh. That's a small town famous for wheat production. And I have completed my education, which is graduation and B.Ed, and I'm pursuing my master's right now. Everything I have done from Bhopal and nearby cities only. I didn't go very far anywhere to complete my studies. I had to pursue my studies. I did it from Sihor, Bhopal, Indore, like that only. And if I talk about my hobbies, I like to talk to people like you who are my co-learners and are eager to learn. I like to swim. I like to cook. These are the certain things I really like.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Sounds good to listen
I'm
about
keeping it
yourself.
very brief.
No, it sounds good. It's like you are sharing about your journey and the way your upbringing and your education. So it's very nice to hear. And would you like me to introduce myself?
Of course, I was coming to that only. You were saying something. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the appreciation. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. This is Kirti, as you know my name, and I basically belong from UP, Uttar Pradesh, but currently I'm living in Delhi for my study. I'm doing
Okay.
graduation. It's my final year, and my hobbies are I love to explore the world, and sometimes I used to go in different genres. Like sometimes I used to spend my time on listening music, reading books, etc., etc., etc. So I have different, genres to spend my time. That's all about me in a nutshell.
Yeah, beautiful. So the thing is, it happens. We keep on exploring different things. Okay, this happens, and when somebody asks me to introduce myself, I feel very confused that okay, I have introduced myself now 15 times already. Now, what extra should I add in my introduction? I have to do something extra to add in my introduction. This is why I'm planning what should I do next, so that after a month or 2 months later, I can have something grand or something new to my something fresh, added to
Right.
my introduction actually.
Or even we have to change the pattern to the way we introduce earlier. Like it might seem feel boring to the listener and to the people who are watching us. I also changed the way of introducing myself. So
That is what I'm
that's
planning the next time I'll be introducing myself, not introduce my name, city, and hobbies. I'll be introducing what a person I am.
yeah, that's totally good. Sounds good. Okay, so
Okay.
I have one question for you. Uh, would
Okay.
you like to? Yeah. So I have this question. Like you are a teacher and you are doing a lot of things. You have a lot of in your plate. So this is called a multitask. You are doing multitasking. So I want to know
I
about you.
am.
What is your view about the multitasking? Like, is it good to be a good multitasker, or it has some demerits or something? Yeah.
Okay, it's such a nice topic you have, brought up. So I would say, multitasking is something we all pretend to be good at, actually, but we rarely are, right?
Right.
Like
Absolutely.
multitasking sounds productive on paper, and when we are just talking about it, or maybe, just talking about it, yeah. So, but in reality, it's sometimes just, it is just doing many things badly at once.
Hmm.
Okay,
Right.
it really happens whenever I'm trying to multitask. Okay, for example, I had my school, I came back from school, then I had my lunch, and in a jiffy, like I couldn't even sit for more than 20 minutes. Okay, I hurried up and I had my lunch, then I set for this session, and then after this session, I won't even get 10 minutes. I have to run for my tuitions as well. Then after coming back, I have another session. Okay, then after the session, I have a class. Okay, this is how my day goes.
So
Okay,
your day
so
is
I have been
totally productive, but hectic as well.
it is productive, but I know, honestly, I think multitasking is has become a survival skill. Actually, it has become a survival skill these days, especially for women. Like we have been doing it long before it was even called multitasking.
Agree, agree.
Our mothers, our grandmothers, they have been doing it even when they didn't use the word multitasking, right?
Right, right, right.
So that is what I feel. My days, some days are productive, but I'll really tell you one thing. Some days are like, I personally feel multitasking often leads to half-baked results. This is what I feel. So you think you are being efficient, you are being productive, but you are actually just, juggling too many balls and dropping most of them, I would say. You're just juggling with too many balls, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you just drop the balls and you don't know what you actually did. Sometimes it really happens with me, okay? So I do so many things in, like, if I talk about an example, so I remember that I was having a session, then I was having a class, and I had my school. Like today, I had such things, and then I was creating. So this one day, when I was setting a paper, okay, for my school, and then I was also doing, simultaneously, I was editing a video. Okay, and then I was writing a script. Okay, so everything at once. I thought I could, but then ultimately I failed at everything. Nothing really worked out for me. This is
Actually,
what I
it's
feel. I mean, I understand multitasking has become a survival skill and you have to do it.
right.
Okay, but some days it becomes really exhausting. What
Yeah.
do you think about it?
Actually, my view is also quite similar like you. What happened like these days, as I have also started uploading videos over YouTube channel, so I also become a multitasker. Then what happened? I decided to do all the things in a like for in a one go, and I at the end, what I feel that I haven't done anything. Like whatever I have written in
Yes.
my to-do list, that except that thing I have done all other stupid things and which is not required or not important, but the main thing which I was writing earlier yesterday, that I will do next day this, and that didn't work. Why? Because we are like right now I'm doing meeting with you, I have another thing in my mind that I have to go there, I have to do this, I have to do this, and somewhere it is hampering my growth. Like it is somewhere disturbing my mind and the circulation. My mind is becoming less productive. That's I feel personally that my mind become lazy, and it is not giving me that instruction. Earlier when I was not a multitasker, I used to do one thing one by one, and that time I was able to do all the things. I feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was kind of person who procrastinate earlier, but the day I am becoming multitasker, I'm feeling that I'm losing more. So I feel it has more demerits than merits.
Oh my God, you have made a leap from being a procrastinator to being a multitasker.
Yeah.
Directly, there's no in between. So actually, I agree with you, whatever you said, because sometimes I'm editing a YouTube script or a video, replying to my students' queries, and having dinner all together. And by the end of it, I don't even remember what I ate. Okay,
Yeah,
so this
actually.
is not at all mindful.
Right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audible.
Your screen is freezing. Yes, yes, now it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, now it's fine.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah, I'm fine, totally fine.
okay? So now there are times when I have switched between, yeah, there are times when I have switched between so many tasks that my brain literally forgets what I was doing 30 seconds ago. It happens. My brain works like this. I sometimes feel brain fog, and I have been jumping from here and there. So it becomes really difficult. And also, I remember that I read somewhere that our brain isn't actually wired to multitask.
Right, it
Okay,
is a
this is what I
scientific
read
study.
somewhere.
It is a
So what
scientific
we
study.
are doing is actually task switching.
Right.
And like you said, that you cannot complete your work and it drains your energy. So it does. It drains our mental energy more than we realize.
Hmm.
We think that we are being productive, but until and unless we cannot manage it well, it becomes really difficult to manage our, mental energy, because it is draining anyway. Okay. And when you put your hands in a lot of things, this is why I tell my students, do not keep all the subjects with you. ये भी पढ़ लेंगे, वो भी पढ़ लेंगे, I'll study this also, I'll study that also. You won't be able to remember anything.
Hmm.
This happens, multi-studying, multitasking.
Right, absolutely right. I totally resonate with you. Even there is a scientific study that shows that if you are doing multitasking, you will lose your cognitive ability one day. Like it will going to be decreased sooner. Your productivity will go down. So it's totally true because what happened. I was searching about the skills, and it's showing that you have leadership skill, you have multitasking skill. But when I searched more about it, then I found that multitasking is not good somewhere. It is very it is good somewhere when you are a kind of person who used to manage time properly. Time management, time management will also go with this, and if you are mindful at that time when you are doing some work particularly. But when you are doing all the works in a one go, and you are not mindful at that time that I am taking class and I am doing my household chores as well, so it will not work.
And and when you're saying this, it it does injustice to your work as well.
Hmm.
For example, you have been doing something where it requires complete attention or focus, and you're just taking it very lightly that I can multitask it. Okay, so you are not paying attention to that thing. Okay, and if something goes wrong, and if it is important, then that's a sort of injustice to your work, right?
Right, right.
And like you said, there's a
Absolutely.
scientific study. I have not actually read it, but if you're saying, I believe it already.
Right.
So yes, it happens. It is very common. Okay, so if you are, multitasking and you are doing a lot of things, you won't be able to focus or pay attention to that one thing which is very important. Okay, and you only, what I feel is, Kirti, you only multitask when you know something is not working.
Hmm.
Okay, this happens.
Agree.
Okay, we cannot. Yeah, actually, and what I feel is my my ability, to focus and to pay attention, is deteriorating day by day, and it happens because deep work and focus are becoming rare now.
Hmm.
Right? Multitasking feels like a badge of honor. Okay, you multitask.
Yeah.
Okay, you will be promoted. You multitask.
You
Okay,
will be
now you
proud of
become this. Now
yourself.
you become that.
Right.
Badge of honor you get for it. But I secretly crave more single tasking and peace.
Other might think that you will be proud of yourself if you are a multitasker, but in reality, the it is totally different.
I can multitask sometimes, and I sometimes feel proud of myself. That is what you're saying, what you're putting forward to. I sometimes feel, I'm a multitasker and I've been doing school tuitions, YouTube, and everything. But when people ask me, how do you manage it? I only know how I'm managing it.
Right,
Some
right.
days when I come back from work, actually, when I come back from work, I just want to sleep for next 5 hours. Guys, do not just wake me up, let me sleep. But then I realize I have scheduled a conversation with her. I have scheduled a conversation with him. So it becomes really difficult, okay? And I love talking to people, so I cannot even say no. Of course, I want to talk to you. This is why, Kirti, when you texted me and I knew your exams are happening, this is the reason when your exams got over and then I came back from the work trip, the first thing I did was to text you. Kirti, can we have the session now?
I was
And
waiting
I
for
really want to apologize,
no.
Kirti, because we are late, I know.
No, it's okay. It happens as you have shared that you have a lot of in your plate, so we have to manage somehow. At the end, we all are human beings, and we have to do all of things in our life.
It has started raining here.
Here also, I don't know why it happens. Like earlier, before half an hour, it was sunshine there. Like, but now the pattern of weather is very drastic nowadays.
It is drastically changing. In the morning when I was coming back from home, it was, very hot and the sun was shining brightly. And now I see it's like windy, overcast, and it started raining and it will pour in some minutes. It will pour. I'm actually telling you.
Same here, same here. Okay, so
And when
yeah,
you're telling me about multitasking, now I really feel that sometimes I do things on when I'm saying I'm multitasking, and if I'm not multitasking, then I put things on autopilot, and I don't even realize it. Okay, something is happening, but the mental load of switching between tasks is real, actually. So, this when we say this burnout, we should not be celebrating or cherishing burnout because it is actually not a good thing. I know some people are, they like to, struggle, hustle, they like the burnout that we would leave and we want to do it because we want to do big in life. I actually support and appreciate them. Okay, I am with you. You can go and do whatever you feel the best for yourself. But I am not somebody who would be, hustling a lot just because I want to multitask.
yeah.
That's my personal preference.
At the end, the consequences will be so dangerous. Like you are doing, you're bustling right now. You are enjoying the process that I am multitasker, but at the end, you are compromising with your health at the end. Like you are giving
Mm,
away your health. It will, the situation can become deteriorated at the end. Like you are not focusing on your spinal health and your eyes and your whole entire body. So that's how I feel like those who are multitasker, they are by the end they are facing health issue, more of health issues. So I think we should
happens. You
control
are.
over the activities, and we should go by mindful, using mindful techniques and the stress management techniques. And there are so many things available on Google. We can, that and the books, we have very good books around us, which will definitely
Yes,
help.
self-help books, meditation techniques, yoga, you can do pranayam and yeah, asanas. Yeah, these things helps you. And these things really help you, I feel.
Yeah.
And when you multitask, I really feel it is like burning the candle at both ends.
Hmm.
Okay, because you are doing it every day, you are so rigorous about it. So I really feel when you're doing so much, your body is taking so much, your mind is taking so much, you should really take care of it then.
Right.
Okay,
Absolutely
you
right.
should try to, yeah, you should try to aid it with something. Yeah.
Hmm. Right. And
Okay, and Kirti, what would you be doing after this class, after this session? Sorry.
Uh, basically, I have scheduled one session, but it got cancelled because of the weather. But with you, I have fixed in my mind that I'm gonna take session with you because it's been long time and we were just scheduling and cancelling due to our each other's problems. So that's how I managed to take session. After that, I will go for my study because my I have my other exams. I'm preparing for other things, so I have to go for that also. And then I have to go for tuition as
I
well.
understand. I remember when you last texted me, actually, I was so spread thin last week that I just could not, finish anything properly. I could barely do anything, I tell you, because I was out of town. And for those 4 days, I'm telling you, I was not being able to stay connected with anyone. I was not being able to reply to anybody's mail. So right now, if anyone who's listening to me and watching this video, I really want to tell you, I am trying to sort out everybody's emails now because my email is flooded right now, and I'll be replying, timely to everyone. If you listen to this, I apologize, but I'll be replying to everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And I also want to say to my subscriber that if something kind of thing, if you face with any the person who have you have shared the request, please have patience and wait for some time, because we are human and we come across different situations, so we have to sort out that situation and that problem. So we have patience, and we will definitely response who's over mailed us, and yeah, for sure we will love to join the session with the our cute subscribers, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The subscribers are so sweet. And sometimes I feel really hurt. I remember that there was this person who texted me on mail. He might have mailed me like, a week ago. And somehow, unintentionally, I actually didn't do it deliberately. Unintentionally, his message got, his mail got missed. Okay. The mail got missed. And then after a week, I couldn't reply because I never saw his mail. And he replied to me, if you do not want to have conversation, why do you put your mail on chat on conversational video? I was so hurt. I said, okay, no problem. We are having a conversation as soon as possible.
This
And
hurts
then
a lot.
he never replied.
Actually, we don't understand the situation of other person. We just predict that the person is not answering, that the person is having attitude or something like that, but it's not like that. We would love to answer the queries.
Kirti, your voice.
Is it fine? Yeah, I was saying that people might think that we are
Yes.
we have ego or something like that, and we are not replying. That doesn't mean that we don't want to reply. We have other problems, and we have to manage that also. So don't be like that, and don't behave like that. Just wait, and we will definitely reply. If we put it our email address on YouTube, that means we want to join, and we want to have conversation with our subscribers. That doesn't mean that we are not replying. So please, I want to say this to my subscriber and your subscribers as well, that be a good person, right?
Yeah, we are there for you. We are because you are there.
Right.
We are here because of you. So this is the reason. Yeah, Kirti, absolutely.
Yeah. I really enjoy the way we shared. It's not like I'm not feeling like we are strange. It's like we met.
Yeah, happens, right? I have heard this from so many people. I feel so proud right now. And I
So
feel the same way for you.
yeah, so nice to talk. I really enjoy, because I was kind of in a bad mood as I have to reschedule my session for tomorrow, but now I'm feeling energetic and happy.
Everything is okay now?
Yeah, everything is okay now.
Okay, stay joyful, stay happy, Kirti.
And yeah, I wish you for your better health. I wish you
Yeah,
will,
thank you.
yeah. And I wish we will join again very soon.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I have one more request, that if whenever you will put this session on your channel, please mention my channel also, and I will
Of
also
course, of course, of course. That goes without saying.
mention. Thank you so much for cooperating me and joining me.
Okay.
It is totally my pleasure to join with you. And one more thing, you may say that I'm buttering, but it's not buttering. But I really like your cheeks and your smile. Yeah,
Thank you
definitely.
so much. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. So sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for being such a kind and beautiful host. I am really looking forward to see you again.
Definitely. Sure, we will definitely meet. And thank you so much from my side also.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
You too.
Yeah.